All right, my friends, we are up to day 4. This is this one is going to be a fun one. Yesterday was a little bit boring. It's a little bit boring because we're doing a lot of stretching. Okay, we're doing a lot of stretching, but it's necessary. And we also we did 100 push-ups yesterday, so we did do a decent amount of work for the beginning. Okay, and with our giant yoga ball, I said that this is a great tool for core work. And so today we're going to go through a core series. All right, this is going to be fun. It's going to start with stretch your back on the ball. So we're going to stretch our back on the ball for 5 minutes. It's a dodge ball over there. It's a little loud, but it is an excellent space because we have a little runway, we have a wall, we have a bar, a couple different bar setups, and we have our rings. So we have all the arenas that we need to exercise. You know, there's work you can do on the floor, there's work you can do on the wall, there's work you can do on the bar, and there's work that you can do with some rings. Okay, and apart from the rings and the bar, this ball right here, that's pretty much everything that you're really gonna need. And you know, you can get crazy workouts in with just those few environments. Okay, so we're just starting out with stretching our back on the ball. Okay, this workout circuit, this will probably take us, if we're hustling, it's going to be 15 minutes, you know, if that. We're just going to be counting breaths as we do some core work. This is core circuit, and it's core that we're going to be doing with this ball. You know, so you have wall core, floor core, bar core, ring core. There's also ball core. You can do core work anywhere. And this is a nice, easy beginner core circuit. You know, the ball core is not that intense. It can be taxing, but as far as all the other arenas where you can go and get some sick core work, the ball is a good place for a starter, for starters. Okay? So I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. Let the minutes pass and just stretch. And as I'm stretching, I'm focusing on where I feel tenseness in my body. I feel tenseness in my shoulder up here, so I'm going to focus on my shoulder and I'm going to breathe into that shoulder. Deep breathing during the stretch is important. It's the best time to practice your deep breathing is during the stretch because it's easy. Deep breathing is exercise all by itself. It's how you work those inner systems. The cardiovascular system runs on oxygen and blood. I heard a guy say today that your energy production system works this way, and I'm just going to talk it out so that it sticks in my mind. The way he said it was, any sugar in your blood, that's the first kind of energy that your body is going to burn. He said the role of insulin, its primary role is to block the body from using any other source of energy production apart from the sugar in the blood. That's the first source, all right? After the sugar in the blood is burned off, then the body switches to the glycogen, which is the sugar that was stored in the muscles, in the liver, I believe, whatever is stored in the body. You have 20 minutes of glycogen energy production. And after that, then your body goes to muscle. You break down your muscle for energy production. And then the last thing that your body is going to try to do is break down fat for muscle. And it takes 3 minutes to break down muscle into energy, and it takes 20 minutes to break down fat into energy. So your body has different ways to produce energy, but what I know for certain that this guy did not mention was that it's not just time that it takes for your body to get to a position where it can burn fat for energy. It's the amount of oxygen that the body is taking in over a sustained period of time. It takes a lot of oxygen to break down fat cells for energy. It releases a lot of energy, but it takes a while for your body to get to that level of readiness to break down the fat for energy. And what I'm telling you is you can train your body to get to that state of readiness to burn fat faster than 20 minutes. You can train your body to get to that mode much quicker. And when you can produce the kind of energy that fat burning can produce, then now you can create, maintain, and sustain your level of energy at will. And that's how you become an elite athlete, is when you have full control over your energy production. All right? I know it's been 5 minutes. Wow, I've been on the ball 7 minutes. That's excellent. Okay. Dead bug. We're going to lay on our back like a dead bug. Okay? We're going to try and keep the base of our back, our lower back, flat against the ground. Alright, we're going to elevate our head and shoulders up off of the ground. And so just off of this action here, you should feel your core being engaged. Okay? And we're going to deep breath here, feet on the ball, hands on the ball for 60 breaths. Okay? And now, if this is too much of a strain on your neck, it's alright. You can put your head down, or maybe put your head on a pillow. But if you want to engage those upper abs, you'll have to get that head and neck up off the ground. Okay. If you want to add a level of challenge to the dead bug, go ahead and rock a little bit on your back. And we're counting our breaths. It's to keep the feet and hands attached. And you don't have to rock at all. You just be a dead bug. But if it's easy for you, go ahead and rock a little bit. And focus on counting your breaths. About 40 breaths now. Breaths. 60 breaths. Okay. Woo. It's a beginner ab exercise, but you can make it more complex by rocking, and that's a good one for 60 breaths. Oh yeah. The next exercise in the series is called Globetrotters. And look, I just be making these names up, okay? That's what I call it. That's what I'm calling it right now. I'm showing you what it looks like, okay? That's all that really matters. All right. So now, like the dead bug is contact with the ball is going to be with your feet or your hands, but we're actually going to be passing it back and forth, okay? And we're not counting passes, we're counting breaths. We're going to do this one for 30 breaths, okay? I don't care how many passes you get, but I don't want the ball on the floor, okay? You taps the floor when it's in your hands, taps the floor when it's on your feet, and you count your breaths, all right? Go. Focus on breathing deep while you control your body and the movement. I'm at 5 breaths. I don't know how many passes I've done because I'm counting my breaths. And if you want to engage those upper abs, just take the head off the ground. If it's hurting your neck, put your head on the ground. This is tough. Okay, there we go. Have fun with that one. You guys said it was too easy, right? Now I done put the work on you and you're complaining already. All right, guys. Now we are on to the third exercise in the series. It's called sit on ball on wall. So basically, we're going to be sitting on the ball and our feet are going to be planted on the wall. Okay. It's harder if your ball is very inflated. It's easier if your ball has a little bit of give to it. Okay. And, whether or not you're on a hard surface or soft surface, but we're going to sit on the ball. Okay. And then we're going to balance using our core, and just put our feet on the wall. Okay. Let's get 30 breaths through. Breaths. You see, it's not that easy, especially if you try and get your feet higher on the wall. It's not easy. Stabilization exercise. Let's get that core strong and stable. Trying to think how to make the exercise more complex. There's a lot of ways, but just moving your feet even a little bit, it's difficult to keep your balance. So that one isn't going to stress you. It's not necessarily going to make you breathe heavy, but you're going to have to really hold that core and that low back in place to stay still. All right. This last exercise, I believe, is called foot on ball on wall, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You put your feet on the ball and you put the ball on the wall. All right. I have a lot of fun naming these exercises, and just be on the lookout for more. All right, so you can't see the wall, but you can see the ball, and the ball is up against the wall. And we're just going to get the ball up off of the floor, okay? And then we're going to get our hands off the floor, okay? So now our feet are on the ball, and the ball is on the wall, and the ball is off the floor, and so are our hands, okay? So it's our ab exercise. You can see, in order to hold this, you really got to have that hip flexor strength, core strength, lower back strength. And we're going to try and get 60 breaths here, okay? And that's 20. And at 30. And at 40. 45. 50. 60. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. See how you can, if this is easy for you. I don't think it's going to be easy for you right in the beginning, but if it is easy for you, then play with it a little bit. Go ahead and reach forward and touch the ball. Go ahead and try and take one foot off of the ball, put it back, take the other foot off of the ball. Don't let the ball hit the ground. But look, all you have to do is exactly how I asked you to do it in the beginning, and just feet on ball and ball on wall. All right. If you're still hungry, roll through it a second time. All right. And that's it. That's day 4. We're on day 4. Good job, guys.